Are you serious? Are you serious? I'm gonna give you a testimony about how I became to be reborn. I'm just kidding. I love Paul Bagley. If you know that's from. But he cracks me up when he does that. He has a lot of good videos. Go check him out. But I just want to talk to you guys about how I was reborn and how I was saved from the fire. And I guarantee you haven't heard this testimony before. You'll I don't know. You probably haven't. But all right. So when I was little, I always had a calling. I always had a calling by God because I grew up in a Christian family. Always went to CCD and religious education. Got my reconciliation, my confirmation, and yet I still wasn't reborn. And that was when I was like 14 years old. I got confirmed or something. So when I was little, I played video games, and it got up to teenage years. Video games is one of the big thing that kept me away from God. It is the big thing. Even when I was little, started playing Game Boy, Pokemon. That's the biggest thing that kept me away from God, and it just totally took away from my life. And I guarantee it gave me a demon of anxiety or something, and just like kind of like an altered state, you know, like just like. So when I was playing, I would play like 6 hours a day up into my teenage years, and that was like middle school, 8th grade, and I would play, and I'll get off, I'll be fine. Then 8th grade, like the middle of 8th grade, I developed an anxiety disorder, and I thought I was dying. I thought my heart was, because I had heart surgery, I thought I was dying, and it just drove me crazy. And I'm just like, God, please get me out of this. Please help me. I'll do anything. And I remember praying that, and then it took a while, but in the meantime, I got put on medication. I went like 120 milligrams of antidepressants or whatever, and it just completely, like, I don't know, it just put me in a weird state. And so it wasn't until, I don't know, 11th grade. I played video games through high school too. And no, I wasn't fat. I still played sports. I still had friends, but it took away a big part, and it lured me away from God. And Satan thought he had everything planned out. He thought, because like when I played video games, I didn't want to hang out with friends either. Like I just wanted to play video games. That's all I wanted to do. My parents drank. I just wanted to play video games. That's all. That's all I used to escape from everything. And so when I got into high school, I started getting introduced into the party life and everything, and alcohol, you know, teenage years. And I'm still a teenager. I'm still 19, but got introduced to alcohol. Then it was weed, and the weed, I got really like that feeling. For some reason, I got caught on that feeling, and when I got caught on that feeling, first it started out just at parties. I would smoke. Then I'm like, I would never smoke alone. That's too weird. And it got down to that point, and like I almost did it like every day. I did it like every other day. Even during the school week, I would do it after school, and it just completely took over my life. And then one day my friend wanted to go longboarding. It was my friend from childhood. My friend that always went to Christian camps with me. I don't think he's reborn yet, but I believe he has his Holy Spirit, I guess. He has really good values, but still he's still unrighteous. But anyway, he convinced me to go longboarding at the church. But before we went longboarding, I wanted to smoke. I smoked by myself. He did not smoke. I smoked, and I was really high. And we went to the church, and he convinced me to go to the church. I didn't want to go to the church, and we eventually went up to the church, the longboard, where we always would, and we got to the top of the hill, get out of our cars to the top of the hill, and he started, and he just, and I was going down the church, down the hill, and I saw the church. I'm like, something doesn't feel right, and hold on, I'll make another video. This video is 5 minutes. I'm using my phone, so bear with me.